Alright, what's up guys? I'm the Gumdrop Gamer and you are watching the Gumdrop Gaming channel, and today we're doing some more Dark Souls 2. Let's go! Alright, and I got things set up in a specific way over here. Not really super specific, but I just wanted to show you uh, why we didn't do Dark Souls 2 last week. So today's Friday. It's going to be a variety of streams. Right now we're doing Dark Souls 2 and we are doing Aria of Sorrow as well. I'm not going to put those in one video, so we're going to do a proper start and end to both videos that we're doing. So yeah, level 239. That is why we we did not do any scholar last week, because I spent so much time going through that was just one loop of the game. I was like level 230 when I finally beat it, and yeah, it just it was kind of my own fault because I was doing like a lot of level grinding and everything, and I couldn't decide on a weapon, which I have decided on. Let me see where our stats are at, because I've got everything written down on a notepad so that I know exactly what we're going for. So, okay. So we're going to level up, I think, strength and dex for a little bit. Yeah, we've got a good amount of intelligence. We'll come back to getting at the faith, because I want a certain weapon. We're not going to get it like right away, but it'll be nice to have those stats. But yeah, I kept going and going and going for certain stats and everything. Let me make sure this has been pulled. We probably already did this. Okay. Yep, we already did. So let's shut all these traps off. So yeah, I got a chance to see the game. Was mostly kind of mad because I kept watching, and I kept seeing I kept watching Let's Plays, kept seeing spoilers, and I was like, I gotta finish the game. So Dark Fog looks really good against these guys. I probably shouldn't be using it. Oh yeah. I need a different setup for my weapon. Nope, 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 nope. So we're going to get rid of that and that. We'll put... I think we've been using the Heidi sword. Yeah. We're not going to max out the Heidi sword. We're going to leave it at level 8 like it's at. I don't even remember picking up this poison broadsword. It looks interesting though. What do I need? Oh, I can equip it if I want. That's interesting, because we might want it. And then we'll have... This was the setup I had before in the other... Let's see, something... Well, we can equip this one. And that's it. Yeah, okay. Bone staff I'm not really too worried about. I just kind of gotta reorient myself, see where we're at, what we've got equipped. We got binding, restoration, okay. The other game I took off binding and I used up a whole bunch of my effigies, and I didn't like how many I have left when I finished the game. I mean, it was still like 26 or so, but I felt like I should add more. And I think we were going to level up a little bit more for this boss, but and even though I don't know what all we've got equipped, I don't think this is going to be an issue. I think I had plans of doing something completely different before I did this. I'm almost certain I wanted to do some more leveling up or something. Oh, perfect. So that hole's there. I swear I beat him first time last time I tried him. So yeah, we're just gonna use all our magic on this guy. Let me see what all we've got. Okay, interesting setup. I've been using great arrows for bosses. For this one, great heavies. Okay. Oh yeah. But since we're gonna go fight this boss, I've also, and we're gonna switch some things around at some point. Oh, do I even have them in this game? I don't think I have them in this game, no. Okay. Well, that's alright. Our souls should be pretty safe as long as I don't jump down a hole. I could also be pretty clunky against this enemy. It's just the... It's the hardest boss in the game. Cue with the Final Fantasy boss music. So there's some enemies. Remember how awesome this was 2 weeks ago when you... Oh, you just got up here from there. There's some enemies that will resist this spell like him. So you notice I had to use it twice. And there's some enemies that just straight out nope that shit. Oh. Huh. How did I... Knocked me right in the... That... That's funny because, that happened, I think, like 3 times to Symbol Lily when she played this. I think I'm trying a little too much to get my block game up there. So I mean that's it. This boss, he's not what I consider hard. There's actually exactly one boss in the game that I consider to be hard. And it's not even that he's really hard. It's it was kind of more of a stamina issue when I got up to him. And the fact that your summons, when in that part of the game, they're just not any good for that boss. And by the way, we're going to be using summons a lot more often now for bosses. Probably not a whole lot anywhere else, but for bosses. Yeah, I'm getting back into it a little bit. Oh, I almost fell. I'm just lucky that I couldn't fall. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Because I think we got the one that I like using better. Yeah. Fist pump. Fist pump. We got it, guys. After 2 times of falling in the hole, we got it. So I was also thinking of like silly things like, hey, let's see if I can get a deathless, and I don't know if I ever want to do a deathless on this. Let's see. So yeah, I don't think we have yet, but I think this is the first time we've seen. I think his name. I think this is Aldia. So we're gonna see more about Vendrick later. He's kind of like the would-be king. Oh yeah, I was going to sit there, but let's go ahead and unlock this new area. We're not gonna hang out here. Pretty sure this is my favorite area, -1 part. And it's not the boss battle. Oh, well, actually, there's a branching part that also sucks. Okay, so signs written here, channel from far away. Um, oh, is this that part? Yeah, I just had to make sure that when I do this, it's going to be fun for both me and you guys watching. All right. Okay, so I know where we're at right now. So this is going to be something that's going to be important for a little bit later on. We got 6 smelter wedges. We're going to use them all. And by the way, for those of you that were wondering, this is my least favorite boss of the game. Is the boss of this area. But that's because, like I said, you don't get any good summons for the battle, and I cannot for the life of me keep my summons alive. It's just one of those things that kind of makes me mad because, like, you know that's what you do in Dark Souls 3, and I'm not gonna spoil like with you or whatever because we're gonna get to Dark Souls 3.
You are better.
So we're gonna get at the strength and the dex, decent amount. Okay, so that's about how much we need for level ups. I think in my other game it's like 10 times that amount. So we got the primal bonfire. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a backtrack. This is going to be a backtrack session. Okay, it looks like we are going to go to my previous favorite place. And let's see. I don't know that this was going to really net us much anything going to this one first, but we'll go to this bonfire first. And I also got to keep track of the time, but this is probably mainly. In fact, I can tell you for certain the rest of this is going to be backtracking through what we've already been through. So yep, that's what this episode is going to be, is a bunch of backtracking. And the way that I found that's best to do this is, and I think a lot of people do this, is best to get yourself a little bit of a way to kind of look and see what's going on, then come back and light yourself a torch. Because there are more drop-offs in this area. And we kind of talked about that last time we were here, but yeah, you can see you're obviously supposed to go down there. I like to be a little bit careful about how I do it. So we'll go ahead and extinguish that light, and we get...
Oh, you... My thoughts are very scattered.
So yeah, I'd say of all the NPCs I know about, Lucatile's my favorite.
Rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self. If I were told that by killing you be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation.
Lucatile,
I
no!
don't want to die. I want to exist. I would sacrifice anything at all for this.
Alright, and I will kill you.
It shames me, but it is the truth. Sometimes I feel obsessed with this insignificant thing called self. Even so, I am compelled to preserve it. Am I wrong to feel so? Surely you do the same from my shoots. Maybe we're all cursed from the moment we're born. Sometimes I feel obsessed. Even so,
Okay.
I am.
So that's all that she's gonna say.
Surely you do the same from my shoots.
Yeah. That's whatever you were talking about for me. That's whatever you were talking about for you. So this is just a way to take out these ones that snipe you from up here, and you get to talk to Lucatile again. Not really anything else that I found, but yeah, that's that. So now, since I don't feel like fighting anything and everything, even though we can get some shards from those guys, if we really, really need them, we'll get them later. So, Lucatile, we're going to have, she does summon into more than just the one boss that I summoned her in for. So, we're going to have to go back and, actually this is one of the bosses here, so we'll have to use some bonfire settings. I'm going to want to, yeah, we'll just get Great Soul arrows up for when we get attacked by these guys. I'm probably clearing out way more than what I need to. Okay, where are you guys at? Aw, Gary, I love you too. Come give me a hug. On my face. Face hugs are my favorite. Where's my xenomorphs at? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about with them face hugs. That was beautifully dodged. I'm just not used to seeing enemies that react so much because I've been over doing a whole bunch of endgame stuff, so I'm not used to watching enemies just like flinch from my attacks. Oh no. You're so scary. Oh, I shouldn't be wasting it. I shouldn't be wasting any of my mana at all. Okay. That's sad. think we got enough. Let's go back, grab a torch. Yeah, I don't know. I think backtracking would be kind of cool because, when we're doing backtracking, we're going to go fight some cool enemies. We're going to go get some cool items. So, yeah, remember this? We had this door we can't open. It's locked. And I couldn't figure out what to do, where to go. It's like, oh, okay. If you don't do it the silly way that I did it, you'll land on that ledge. And then we're just gonna chill out, come out here. Oh, man, what is? Oh my God! No. Obviously, I knew these guys were here. I just didn't know they were gonna follow me through here. Interesting. Oh no, wait, what's the other word? Tedious. Tedious. This is tedious doing this. Oh. So what you're supposed to do, find yourself a nice little hidey hole like this. If you're a mage. Then you just take advantage, take advantage, take advantage. Oh. I'll get my binocs out. That way that doesn't happen. That's kind of like another nice thing about having the binocs out is like your character doesn't, as far as I can tell, they don't move forward when they cast. And that was our whole goal, is to get that forgotten key. Oh yeah, that's right, we got some sublime bone dust that we need to burn as well. Which, if I remember correctly, you can only get +5 to that. Which is kind of sad. I sometimes wonder if my character is just going to ignore my jumps or not. Like, I pressed it on time, why aren't you jumping? Okay. We're just on like a 2-3 frame delay. No biggie. Okay, so that's going to take us all the way back up here. As well as have the knocks out. Nothing else I really want to use right now. So we'll head back, light out the torch again, and let's see what we missed. Also sounded like we had a little friend. Oh, okay. It's just the further one of those two. I'll kill you the lazy way. That was it. I just didn't know how much I was going to be able to do to those giants, so I wanted to preserve some magic, and it turns out we didn't need that preservation at all. Okay. Back down the hill we go. Oh! it. I knew it. As soon as I did it, I knew it. That's what I was going so slow for that very first jump we did, because I knew that was a possibility. I also noticed we're not quite at 70% health, so apparently I had very recently used that effigy without dying. Yeah, I don't really care though. That was a really big deal the first time I played the game, and for sure it's a big deal if you're fighting off the face grabbers at the same time, face huggers. Other than that, it's just like, it's a mechanic. I've got plenty of heals. Okay, and your buddy is... Come on, I know there's at least one more. Yeah, we'll kill these off while I'm waiting for him to show up. Yeah, that's the bad thing about trying to use a dagger here. Oh, yeah, might want those souls as well. That's why we take them out first. Well, that's kind of a bummer. That was quite a bit of souls. Almost enough to level up off. But this is why it's nice to not be playing every day. It felt it was too much. I was doing too much. And you can't be doing too much when you're playing Dark Souls games. Oh. Okay. I thought I was just far enough away. Interesting. And they know that you want to be able to get to a spot where you're safe. So something else I'm remembering, just watching that. Let's check out the item info, because there's some of these that give effects that we definitely do want. Okay, nothing out of there. Yep. I'm gonna go for item discovery. Or wait, no. Casting feed. If it were something else, I'd definitely be going for that. Huh. I don't think I got that in my other game. also improve casting speed, which helps a little bit. There we go. Not necessarily going to be better. Could be getting more souls that way, but, or, I don't remember what I'm going to say. Because it's definitely better to get souls that, or, not, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be better to get the souls that way, but, not going to really make up for what we just lost, is what I wanted to say. Gary, we talked about this. We talked about you getting on my face and absorbing the entire light of it. Oh, there's two in there, huh? Here I got all penisy last time. Thinking, hey, I don't need to get rid of all these guys. I'm not set up for doing that. Pretty dick. Pretty predictable. Careful. Got that corner. Yeah, this just became the way that I got used to doing my combat in the game. So I'm going to stick with it. Where is it? There it are. And what's the best way we can fall down? Maybe like this. Just had to show you guys all the ways that I can still be the Holy One. So there's actually another place with that we gotta go to. Maybe.
If you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again. May we meet? May we?
Okay. Alright. You're on. Let's go down here and over this way. Hoping I don't fall off again. Was gonna like use a homeward bone, but I was like, nah, let's hold on to those homewards. We're gonna obsolete them a little bit later. So I don't have any idea what these guys drop. Except they're gonna drop me souls, which is something that I'm all for. Yeah, I got no reason to sit there and hide from you. In fact, I could have came out and just came guns blazing, murder happy on these guys. So yeah, they give a decent amount of souls. That is a really good chunk of souls. I was even going to undercut it by saying for this point in the game, but no, that's a good chunk of souls, period. But dang, I should have. That was my fault. I should have leveled up with those souls, because we definitely, after going down there, we survived and then came back up, and then I was like, oh, let's go down and use the key right away. I just don't like this area. Oh, I didn't go to the right one. So we're not going to do this as much as possible. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time over here. Mostly, I'm just a little bit mad that I spent like 2 hours trying to find 2 items, and I could not, for the life of me, find my way to get to them. Because you'll see them in the background. They're just little blue things, and I couldn't. One of them was a drop off to grab a vase, and one of them was in a part that just seemed inaccessible. Let's see how we're doing with the torch right now. We are at 3 hours. Trust me, it's not enough. Do we just... Yeah, we just... Straight down here. Fight these guys for fun. I feel like these guys, like, they're not that big of an issue, like, normally, but they just, it's like they follow you through. And that's where the issue lies. So I don't know how I missed this. Like, I seriously went through this area like 10 times this last time through before I saw this, and I only even saw it because I was looking at like Dave Control's Let's Play of this. So as you can plainly see, we definitely have not been here. I can't remember, was this the only door that we could go through, or... Yeah, this is probably the only door. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. We were gonna get poisoned because I wasn't going to sit there and try and magic everything off, or just play it super safe. So remember how I was talking earlier of, hey, I didn't know, I couldn't remember this enemy's name? It was Havel. That guy outside of the I guess undead arena or whatever. I couldn't remember. Because I noticed the guy had a really big shield, and that reminded me of Havel. So Now we've got Havel set, um, and it's monstrous. So there we go. That's the Havel set. All his stuff is really heavy, and all that, and yeah, that's it. So you know where Havel set is. We we're a little bit low. Let's see. What else did I miss? Patch the torso. Okay. Now remember, I did make these, so this will be a little bit easier because I got this set up for us already. I did figure this was going to be about 2 hours, and then we're going to switch over to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. And we'll play that for another 2, maybe 3 hours. And the videos of that will probably go up on Saturday. Okay, so luckily I set this up earlier. I am kind of interested in the claws. I probably want to play one time through with the claws because they seem like a very interesting weapon. Okay, we don't really need any of that stuff, and I think it's this one that we want to climb down. Nope, I'm definitely wrong. It's this one all the way over here. And for some reason, I didn't even see this when we played. I don't think so. When we played through, so we're gonna want to go up that ladder over there. Huh. I didn't know that you could climb up because it's like not all the way down. Don't remember any of these being a trap. Or, I mean, I think they might be traps, but I don't remember them being mimics. Okay, so we got Soul Vortex. Soul Vortex, if I remember, it's a pretty decent magic spell. We got some Witch Tree equipment as well. And Great Lightning Spear. So if we come over to our items, we can check those out. So Zolf, Homing Soul Arrow, where is Soul Vortex? So yeah, Soul Vortex is kind of interesting, and I'm pretty sure we've already tried to equip that. And then we get Great Lightning Spear, Miracle. We're just never going to have 42 faith for that. So while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and use another Homeward Bone. Okay, so we're going to head back to the Lost Bastille for a little bit. There's a few things we're going to be doing here. as I was going through, I made a whole bunch of notes. So uh, while we're in these in the in betweens and trying to warping places, that's what I'm going to be doing. Is checking my notes. Because while I even do know exactly what it is that we're going to be, while I do know exactly which places to go in the game and whatever, I won't always remember exactly how to get to those places. Or, no, that's not right. I won't necessarily remember what places we have been in here in this game. So we can get this to increase intelligence. Intelligence is not actually the stat that I'm concerned about. So yeah, we can buy another dark fog. That's not the one I'm interested in right now. The dark orb is. Because heads up, we're going to be using dark orb a lot. Actually, there is one more thing that I'm going to do before we finish up in the Lost Bastille. So we'll come and buy this stuff. I'm just not really interested in it just yet. But this is what you're doing with all your boss souls in this game. But yeah, for what I found, we're gonna get plenty of bonfire aesthetics. I think I had something like 40 of them after I was done, and I used as much as I wanted to. I probably used like almost 10 of them. So actually, it's gonna be Majula. Well. I lied. Majula was just the way I was getting to it, just because I didn't. Well, no. We will take Majula because there's other things that I'm going to pick up for later. So a lot of this might seem a little bit scatterbrained and whatever, but trust me, I do know what I'm doing. And so we did get a staff which is better. This is better than what we've got. I think. Yeah. Because this will eventually get to A scaling, but that's not the one we're worried about just yet. We'll come back to that. So we're going to pick up some miracles for later. We'll grab heal. We'll grab the mid heal. We'll grab the great heal excerpt. We get homeward, but I don't really care about that. So yeah, there's a much closer bonfire if we go around the other side, but we'll just go this way because we're already right here. Wait a second. Okay, now I was wondering if cause sometimes they like to stick NPCs right in your way and they're invisible. I was wondering if that's why that specific spot looks like it's about to try and push you off. And I like the hug walls here. Oh, you know, I talked about one to get, and we didn't even do anything with it. We got Dark Orb, and we didn't even equip it. Okay, so let's do that now. So we will equip that instead of these great heavy soul arrows. They served us well. They will not serve us all that well in boss battles. So when we do need to level up, I do have a very specific place where I want to go because we're going to go ahead and level up there because it's going to be really quick, and it's probably mostly just going to be to finish off getting up our strength and dex for the weapon that we want. And I also found out, even though we did screw up getting the wrong Pyromancer Flame up instead of the Dark Pyromancer Flame, like what we wanted, it's okay because there's plenty of those fire seeds that drop. And pyromancy is something I didn't use a whole lot in the other game. So we'll have to maybe try and get a lot more in this. In fact, we are going to be getting a lot more. You know, I just came back here because I thought maybe I had forgotten to do that. So we can now buy as many large titanite souls shards as we want, but I don't really want to mess with it. We can infuse our weapon, and that includes our high unite sword. We can get it more electric, but not going to infuse a weapon that we're not going to be using a whole lot longer anyway. I'm doing a lot of warping around here. I just want to make sure that we are ready for a certain boss that's coming up as well. So let me make sure we've got enough. And a lot of these guys, as the story progresses, you notice that I bought some of that girl's miracles. I noticed that she will replenish her stock in case you wanted more of a certain thing. Let's see, so we need fire orb as well, and we're gonna need more fireball. Let's, okay.
I'm always here.
Aw, you're always here for me, baby. That's why I love you, baby, because you're always here for me. Okay. Everything's good. Everything's good now. Let's go back to Lost Bastille. Because there was something I very missed. I don't know how I missed it. I don't know if I just saw it sort of and kind of went to it, and then I was just like, okay, let's peace out. I'm gonna fuck out here. Oh, tell me we. Oh, I wasted them all. We're gonna have to come back. Unless there happens to be one sitting right here. So yeah, I missed this entire Hello. I missed this entire area right here. And I don't have a ferrous lockstone. But I do know how to get one. So the best way to handle this is to go back to Majula, and you're going to see why. There's actually a couple things I need to get from her. I don't think we have quite enough,
Well, it was one and we know
but we probably got some souls that we can pop.
we
So we're going to abandon all our covenants.
none. They
Didn't need to. And we need that ring. Do I have enough? I mean, we don't need the ring. You get like an item or something.
one and no. It was his property.
Okay. So now that we've abandoned our covenant, because remember, we were in the rat covenant before. And we're going to see the effects of not being in that covenant in just a moment here. Wait a second, where is it? There we go. So we got a fair small amount of grinding here to do. Not that way. Because we were preventing enemies from attacking us here. Okay, there he is. I can't find my backward. Can't find my way back. Oh, good. There's no way back to go to. I just don't want to fight all these guys at once. That's why I backed up so much. careful because I think there might be another puppy in here. Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted, buddy. You are my best friend. You see his name, just don't pay any attention to what it says. It's actually Bowman Buddy. He's my best buddy ever. He is finished. Finish him. Probably gonna keep an effigy for that. And don't worry for when we gotta come back here. I know exactly how we're gonna handle that. As far as which ones to open, which ones not to open. I don't remember there being any more. So these guys will randomly drop Pharaoh's Lockstones. And that's what we want to grab. And if you remember, all those statue peoples that were in my way, they're not going to be in the way now. Because as you noticed, those guys, they were stone statues, basically, and now they're attacking me, so everybody's attacking me. And apparently, it looked like I could have just pushed them out of the way. So instead of giving up, maybe I should have just pushed them out of the way. Okay, let's come over here, try and aggro Doggy first. Or both of them at the same time, whatever. Those jumps aren't just for fun, they make it so we can move. I got excited because I saw him light up blue. I was like, maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. So just heads up, when I'm going to be using a bonfire aesthetic here, even though those guys do drop the lockstones, I don't need them that badly. I just wanted to get that exactly one. That way we can move forward with what I want to do right now. Because you don't need extra lockstones in order to be able to unlock everything in this game. I'm just so disinterested in fighting you right now. You're slow. You're not going to catch up with me. And I really want these lockstones. So yeah, we do have a place where we can farm some bonfire aesthetics, and there's a couple places where you can farm human effigies. And that's, while I'm thinking about it, that's another interesting thing about I don't think I really completely mentioned this last time, because I didn't know, is that there are some there's some pretty extreme version differences in this game. And one of the version differences is like the enemies. So I think there are, as far as I can tell, there might be about 4 or more uh, different versions of this game going out. Because apparently the version that I'm playing has about the oh thanks. I wanted to be toxic while I was fighting you guys. It was the only thing I could think about. So toxic is a little bit different than poison. You can't really screw around with that much. All right, where'd your buddy go? Where is you at? Where is you at? So yeah, the version that I'm playing, I think, spawns the least amount of enemies, which it's good and bad. Because when you're spawning so few enemies, you know, you're gonna get less experience. And I don't care about being like a hardcore gamer that just gets good all the time. So that's not really all that interesting to me. But you know, there's definitely differences between, and this is in a lot of Soulsborne game that there's a lot of differences between the PC and Xbox. And Xbox 360, I don't know if I said it, that's what I'm playing on. Those of you who know the version differences, you're gonna know that that's what we're doing. So we got the Pharaoh's Lockstone, but we're not quite done yet because there was a place that I didn't go to. In fact, there's a lot of different places here that I just didn't get to. Because again, I went up this ladder over here and I just like, nah, I can't figure out where to go. And I missed a whole entire section of the game. Okay, so we get an extra Pharaoh's Lockstone for later. We're not going to quite use them in this area right now, but it's good that we got them. We'll come back for these. There's other things I want to do with those Pharaoh's Lockstones. In fact, there's a place that I'm thinking about that I really want to go back to, which we're probably going to be going back to. I mean, we are going to be going back to quite a bit, where we already used one. And I won't spoil that till later. So let's take a look at that. Oldman Day Stone. Those are pretty good. Where are they at? Well, I just stand here with my back turned and my defense is lowered. Wow, we got a lot of rusty coins. I used them a lot in the other game. I have 0 in the other game. So we got some more stuff for pickle peas. Oh, you know what? That's probably what kind of stones these are. Yeah. Alright. Now, I was thinking that was something totally different. I was thinking that was like the Elizabeth mushrooms or whatever, where they restore your stuff's HP slowly. That was a dodge. I promise it was. That's what dodging looks like. It was just in between the frames so you can see it. Let's kill you before you turn around and smack my treasure chest. Okay. Ooh, you got a chunky. Got a chunky monkey. A funky chunky monkey. A puppy monkey baby. I see you hiding. Oh, well there was another Pharaoh's Lock stone right there. So we didn't need to grab those other two, but, you know, we got them. And what's this? A bonfire. And what's this? A boss that we're not going to fight just yet. We're not going to fight him this week. Just in case I'm still having issues with you guys just aren't. I'm not going to do it. Let's put it that way. You guys, I'm sure there's plenty of you that want to see me fight that boss, but we're not going to fight him just yet. And if you never played Souls 2 and you don't know why, you'll see. But I think I got him down to where I can easily take care of it. So there's the initial setup for the fight, and there's a certain attack that the boss does that, you know, as long as you got those two elements figured out pretty good, then you're probably going to struggle a little bit, but you won't struggle too much with the boss. And actually being a sorcerer like we are is the best thing for the boss. Because you can, well, you'll see. You'll see. I'm not going to give away my strategy or anything. Okay. I apparently missed the hole. It happens, guys. It happens. You think you're good until she says that you missed the hole, and then things are not good. They're not good. Okay. Was it not over here? Okay, there it is. There it is. Just trying to find the bonfire. Now we can finish out the Voss Bass deal. That's the fight I wanted to do. this place up a little bit. Whack. So now we're in the Belfry Luna, and this is what confused me about the other place that we were at, because I was thinking it was going to be this place, and I remembered right away. I was like, "Oh no, this is no." Okay, whatever. I can take you guys. Send all your midgets after me you want. Actually, I think that's just a drop down to get into that. Yeah. It's the attack of the killer midgets. Oh. Sucker. Of course, I'm going to be a sucker when I fall down there. Actually, I'm going to fall down there on purpose. I lied. I deceived you guys. You guys knew. You guys who have played, you knew. And we get the blue tearstone ring. Yeah, I'm so happy for the blue tearstone ring that I will never use. It feels completely pointless. Continue to break things to look tough. Oh, I wonder if... Does that explode? Probably just lead us out here anyway. So yeah, that's something he's waiting up here at the top. I don't know why they do that. Just notice the one thing that's different about this spell is that on enemies that it normally wouldn't, it's knocking them back. Yeah, that's probably nothing there. That's probably nothing. Hello. You can't do that to me, guys. The swing set is safe. The swing set is safe. You guys don't know the rules of the playground. I know you guys, you're so intimidating. I don't even know what to do anymore. Other than shove my sword in your face and grab your rusty coins. I swear there was another one here. Oh, okay. So he just decided that he wasn't going for it. Don't worry about that noise. Don't worry. There was nothing. So we don't even know. We don't know what that was. Oh. Hello. Where? Well, we are a little bit low on the dark orbs. I don't want the dark orbs. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. you know what? We got a lot of souls, but I don't care. I don't even care. I'm just gonna poke my balls out and say I don't care. You I care about, because I think you can drop like some large titanite shards. So we're only gonna kill, I mean, we don't have to, but we're gonna kill 3 of these guys on the way back. I'm gonna sword kill him. Plus, you know what? It'd be nice. It'd be nice to have the item discovery. No. I mean, we're a little short. We're a little short on life, who cares? Or a little bit short on, yeah, resources, whatever. Not a big deal. So, this is what I kept trying to avoid telling you guys when we were here. Was, hey, they decided belfry gargoyles. Is this better against them currently? Looks like it. So I mean, I don't know what to say. It's the belfry gargoyles, and I don't know. It's not as intimidating as the first game. Oh, well, that was better damage. So if you're someone who I mean, you don't know about this battle, but maybe you're counting, you'll see, yeah, there's a total of 5 of them. If you're counting damage, you can see that. Oh, that's too bad, because you can't hit both of them. That other one must have blocked. That must have been why we were only doing like 99. But yeah, as you can see, it's not that intimidating of a battle. Maybe if you come and fight them a little bit early, that'll be a lot harder. So that was the whole big thing that I didn't want to give away. So we are going to go ahead and use this bonfire up here, and there's very a reason why we're going to use this bonfire. And by use it, I mean we're going to head back to Majula and level up before we continue, because as you can see, there's a ladder there. Attacking is dangerous. I mean, that's a joke, but it's not really a joke. Yeah, eventually we're going to be putting a whole bunch into attunement as well. I mean, this is this is why I had so much trouble in the other game, because I kept wanting to level up all kinds of stats just everywhere with where I wanted my stats. And so like when you get 50 attunement plus you when you're also equipping a certain helmet, um, which now that I'm thinking about it, I need to go get that as well. Then you can have 8 attunement slots. We'll go ahead and take it off one of these because this one's going to reach better. And we're kind of down here. Aggro the puppies and head back up. And we're going to cheese it a little bit. And if you've ever done this area before, you'll know why I'm cheesing it. We don't need to cheese every single puppy, but we do need to cheese this a little bit, guys. There's no way I can barely get that one. Okay, there might be like 2 more of them left. Trust me, that area was supposed to be a lot more climactic than what I just made it. Because you come down there and you're trying to get away from all the puppies just so you can get a foothold, and then you get caught behind that. Oh, okay. And there's that Bastille key. And an enchanted falcon. So as you can see, that's this is very reminiscent of Dark Souls 1, where you get what is it, the Capra Demon? Is that the name of the boss? You're in his boss chambers, and yeah, you're over there fighting puppies, and you're hating life because you're trying to fight this Capra Demon, who's not a hard boss, but he's got 2 puppies in there with him. And so the way I'll do it is well, you know what, I will save that for when we actually play it. But I will definitely be able to show you my strategy for that boss. Actually, let's take those off. And the reason why I wanted these were the Great Soul Arrows is they reach a little bit further than the Dark Orbs do. But I actually love my Dark Orbs. And when we get something a little bit later, you're going to really see why I love these Dark Orbs. Didn't drop anything. weird that that didn't hit. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about with these guys. I don't think they drop the shards. I think they drop human effigies. Oh wait, there's a. I was gonna go all the way back, but there's a light right here. I don't think I showed that off before necessarily. That you can just grab your torchlight off of those. I was like, wait, did I even hit him? So I can't remember if there was a locked door over here or not. I just remember there is a reason why we want to come back here. Actually, I don't have myself set up the way I want to for this, but I decided to do it anyway. So that was something that I missed before, is that, and that's something you really got to look out for, is that there's breakable walls just everywhere. So arc drake robes, I don't think that's going to be better than what we've got. Let's see, arc drake robes, I mean, it is a scaling, and it does give us better physical defense, but no. Life gems are always handy. I remember we have gone through all this fairly extensively. I just wanted to check up here again. Okay, go drop down here. Then we want to work around to the other area here. Because if you remember, we just got the key for the area. And this is the only place I remember there being a key. Or a door that you need a key for. At least in this very specific area. So we were supposed to fight that boss before we went to fight the Lost Center. That will be made abundantly clear in just a bit here, because we're going to head in that area. But that we're sitting right about everything, about done with everything that I really want to do. Also notice we have another fragrant branch of yore, which will be kind of helpful. Oh, and this takes us right where we were headed to anyway, so I don't have to warp around. Good shot. You guys, you're gonna get me. One of these days you're gonna get me. Oh, did I just like hit them once and not kill them? Okay, so there's a couple things that we missed. One thing that we missed, we could have done even without this key, but we need this key for pretty much everything else. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, you're just not gonna let me lock on. Okay. Whenever the camera jerks around like that, I'm trying to lock on. Remember, but I should say I don't know how good or bad this is going to be. I just know that it can't. Oh God! It can. It can be a little bit better trying to fight him like that. I don't see any reason why I should grab another bonfire or anything. Oh. Huh. No, I won't do that. Just, well, do I want to do that? I mean, this is one of the places. I think, yeah. Don't mind me, guys. We're just gonna do a little bit of burning. Great. This guy's gonna freaking kill me. I'm trying to set up, guy. Trying to set up, and that guy just would not leave me alone. So there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to burn that bonfire. One is that it makes things a little bit easier on this jot back through. Yeah, that was something that I kind of looked up, is that shop items don't replenish, which would have been nice. Okay, we got Resplendent Life, which is going to be a slow heal. It's going to be like a slow, like regular, basically like using one of the larger life gems. This time we're gonna wait for these guys. Okay, he's just gonna jump down there, which he usually does. Oh, I did the wrong one, didn't I? I definitely did the wrong one. That was my fault, guys. We're gonna have no bonfire aesthetics because of me. I didn't even use it on any of the coal ones I wanted to use it on. Alright. So, I mean, this upgrades enemies. It it undoes your torches for the area. And it replenishes bosses. Those are the three things that I can think of offhand that does. Are you coming, buddy? Oh, well, there's something up there anyway. So whether he dropped down or not, we're going to come up here. And this was the animation that we've been missing the entire time. Where? Because if you remember, I definitely had this unlocked. But yeah, we are going to get so many of those bonfire aesthetics that those two little mistakes aren't going to really matter. You can buy a lot from the shops as well. Okay, here's the guy that fell down. Well, he's wanting to be stupid. We'll just ignore his stupid bean. His stupid beanness. I want to say my, well, I guess there's always amber herbs and the like that we can be using. We are going just a little bit over on this, I think. Depends on how long it takes to get through this area. We might be sitting at about 2 hours. Just depends on this run back. So there was a very reason why I hit that human effigy as well. And we're only ever going to do it for bosses. There's a specific reason why I did it for this boss, and it's maybe not the reason you're thinking of. It's basically for this reason. This is the reason why. Oh, why is there a guy there? I don't remember there being a guy there. That's probably why I got destroyed last time. So Lucatile should be okay. I haven't had any problems with her dying in this area before. Hopefully she's got a heal. Now kind of the problem I'm having with this is that this is not the weapon that I had before when I was just basically destroying these guys. Oh, good. I was hoping it would be a red one. That wasn't why I got my spells out, though. Oh. You ruined it. I was doing my backstab. It was going to be fun. It was going to be a fun time had by all. It's like I really need to backstab him. Lucatile is kind of in trouble in her life right now. Can you heal? I'd like you to heal. I probably should have brought some heal magic into this. Okay, that's good that you got that. There's a secret passageway somewhere here. I could swear it's like right over here. That's why I keep checking in this exact same spot. Maybe it was on the other side. Maybe it's just before all those guys. There we go. So we get Northern Ritual Band and some Bleed Stones. That's about all you want to get out of there. Okay, we want to be careful, and we're not going to... We're going to try and avoid waking up any of the enemies in the area as much as possible. Because we just don't want to fight any extra enemies. Not that waterway. So unfortunately, if Lucatile dies in this boss, we're going to have to do it again. So I'm going to equip up a Homeward Bone. That way we can save up our human effigies, if that ends up being the case. Normally I wouldn't be all too worried about it, but the Lucatile, she's looking a little bit rough, guys. Especially because I didn't expect to have to fight him. I don't know that extra enemies in this area. This guy is usually not here though. So really you're supposed to take a fire through here and you can light up the area. We're not going to do that for the boss because that's just going to take way too long for us to go back and do all that stuff. Well, really the issue is that we could also end up having Lucatile die that way as well. So there's all kinds of ways for Lucatile to die, so hopefully that won't be the case here. We don't really get a different cutscene because Lucatile's in here. This isn't Dark Souls 3. Now, the way I mostly do things when I've got Lucatile in the battle is, you know, I'll let the enemy go after Lucatile because she's usually pretty sturdy. Oh, I can't even get out of here. Dang. Oh, now I can. Well, that's alright. I knew that was a possibility. But we won't have to fight any of those red shades again. And I will wait to pop. The human effigy until it's time to actually get Lucatile. So yeah, I made things a lot harder by not doing that the very first time. Because now we don't have like upgraded equipment or anything for fighting the way you normally would. Okay, we got a Royal Great Sword. Unfortunately, Great Swords are not suited for our character. Also, unfortunately, we left a lot of souls sitting there. And believe me, I knew how many we had. Alright, let's just go back down and hit him with this again. I want to save those spells. We probably won't really need them for the boss anyway. As long as I can help poor Lucatile survive. Oh, actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. Because I don't want to have to do this again. Okay, that's gonna have to be enough. Yeah, it's specifically Dark Souls 2. There's some enemies that are just in really bad spots like that where, you know, we've already seen 2 of them this episode where you just start up in a level and they're right there to just destroy you. I think heal works in, let me explain that. It works in an interesting way in this game. And I don't know if it's the same in every Dark Souls game, but I had to look it up. Uh, so heal in Dark Souls 2, the way it works is if you are low on HP. Now that this is a very important part of this. If you are low on HP, if you do not have max HP, and you use a heal spell, and an NPC is close enough to where you are when you use that heal spell, and they need HP, they will also receive health. Not sure how much these big guys are giving us right now. Usually, wasn't paying any attention, but usually it's about, I think, 14,000. Go ahead and do this approximately the way we did it last time. Since now I can actually heal up Lucatile. And as we saw with how combat was going and everything, like it's not going to be a big issue for me if I just go guns blazing in with a sword. Actually, maybe we'll try that on these other guys as well. In fact, I don't think this aggroes them at all. Oh, no, it does. I lied. His HP is just going down further and further. That is a beautiful way to take those guys out. Sorry, you had to be sacrificed, Lucatile. Just it had to be done for the cause. Which is okay, because now I've got the heals for you. I got the heals to make you feel better. I got the heals for the feels. Got my heals in on me. We're all good, baby. We got this, baby. You got this, Lucatile? Thank you. I trust your sword swing a lot more than I trust my sword swing. Because I might need 2 sword swings. Yes, we got the sound glitch. And yes, those guys. No! Lucatile, what are you doing? Do I have to go back to the bonfire to resummon you? Lucatile. I know you've had made bad decisions in life, but that's you're not preventing yourself from becoming a hollow. You know that, right? Lucatile, you are eating into the time that we could be playing Aria right now. We're already 7 minutes over on time, and you're not helping things. It's like we gotta beat the boss because we're right there. Lucatile is a jerk. Let that be known. If I come out here, do you guys notice me better? Do you think it's a better idea to jump down here? Apparently so. Oh, you were supposed to hit. Not feeling great about using 2 Estus right away, but it should be alright. I can imagine myself having to use more than like 2 or 3 Estus for the boss anyway. Even using some of like the worst strategies, I can see that being a thing. Lucatile is not a bro. I thought we were bros, Lucatile. I thought you had my back. Sort of trying to knock him off, and I almost fell off doing it. The item that got dropped definitely fell off. And we're short one of those guys, so he must have just not dropped down. Which I'm okay with. Even if he did drop down right now, he wouldn't do much. Or really anything at all. Alright, Lucatile, I will try and manipulate you a little bit better this time around, but you gotta not do that stuff. Okay, guys, the Lucatile is officially going to give me a heart attack this time around. I can tell. Oh, missed. Got it. Where you at? Okay, let's get out of this waterway. Because I don't need you to do something stupid. Again. Okay. There's one heal. Over here. Psst, psst, over here. No! Lucatile, no. Not... Lucatile, not bro. There's very a reason why we're not going down the center. And I think we're just going to have to go down the center, because Lucatile, no. Oh. I was so mad about Lucatile that I just decided, oh, if Lucatile's dead, I've got to be dead. There's no other reason. No other way. Yeah, we're going to have to go down the center. There's just no other way. Lucatile is messing up as much as she possibly can. I thought I had full stamina. So the whole reason why we're even doing this, the only reason why I even care is because this is part of Lucatile's storyline. I wasn't sure how we were going to be able to deal with it because I was like, oh man, that's like 2 extra bonfires just to make sure bonfire settings that we'd have to use just to. That was bad. I was trying to run in again. I forget which buttons are buttons. What? What? He's literally right there. Well, that helps. It helps a little bit. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm down here if you want to come get me. Just, I'm thinking about the time. Want to have enough time to do castle bingo kicks. Jump out too early. Oh, no, he didn't. Damn. Okay, just wait for one, which isn't that big a deal. Thank you. Not sure why the other one aggroed so early then, that last time. Oh no, I'm not set up good. Lucatile, save me. Why is your HP weird? Why is it being weird? Why are you so weird, Lucatile? about this? I'm just not sure. I want to do different things than what I'm doing, but it's not working out. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do this. That way we can heal up Lucatile as well. Oh, okay, you got one of them. Like, these guys aren't necessarily all that bad. It's just if you're trying to fight off several of them at once, then they can be that bad. Oh, that looks like a... You see, this was why the game wanted us to die so much. Because there was a thing that we missed. Where is it? This was the last keys that we could have done. Oh, fire seed. So it would have been nice to have a second fire seed. I'm not doing this without you. You're coming down here to help. Thank you. I knew there was one extra one somewhere in there. I just didn't know exactly where. Okay, so I can hit that one. And I think that's all of them. Okay, we got another Pharaoh's Lock Stone. That's going to be somewhat helpful. Thought there was like one more item sitting on the floor in here. Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna go straight down the center, Lucatile. Can you go straight down the center? I hope you can go straight down the center. Can you just follow me straight over? We're not gonna take any detours, nothing. It's bad when I just cannot trust you to that point. Okay, so this time we are going to be able to take advantage of the fact that we got Lucatile. Maybe. I get worried anytime I've got a boss and I gotta heal, and it's like, oh, they are on me and not on my son. So I'm not feeling good about her HPs. Oh, damn it. Lucatile's just not doing good for me this time. Alright, I'm gonna go grab our souls. We're gonna just have to wrap this up as this is for right now. I don't know. See, so yeah, I can probably run through that. Uh, I'm gonna need something that's going to kill the boss a little bit faster. This is what I'm thinking. So I mean, it's partially like Lucatile's fault. It's partially my fault right now. Um, I'm thinking we're gonna have to come back just a little bit later because I'm going to get a better wand later. And that's the thing. That's the real problem that I'm seeing is that we're supposed to be stronger than what we're at right now for this area because it's supposed to be a new game plus. So unfortunately, the enemy is stronger, but Lucatile's not stronger. If we were doing this, and I'm not stronger, really. I'm maybe a little bit stronger because we fought a few episodes ago, but I'm not as much stronger as I need to be. I'm doing things in a dangerous way that I don't need to be doing. Just because I'm being stubborn about saving my spells, which doesn't even matter right now. Plus I know there's a hole right here that I could fall down. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go retrieve our souls. Going to do this without Lucatile. It's pretty safe, or should be pretty safe to do without Lucatile. And then we'll come back. We've already done this. But, like I've proven I can beat it, and I can beat him without Lucatile. I just want to do it with story progression. What's that, guy? Oh, I didn't get it on you. Okay, just gonna do this. Don't mind me. Bet you can't get me. Bet you can't get me. We'll find out if he figures it out. We'll figure that out in just a minute. Oh, no. I got a lot of souls. And you're being a jerk. There's a lot of souls on the line for this. A lot of souls. That dagger is messing things up a little bit. Alright, let's go up here. Let's be a bit safer. No, your buddy. There we go. Maybe this will knock you down. Oh. Okay. I'm fine with that. I didn't think the hitbox would extend out that far. Scary, scary, scary. Scariness. I just want to take out this one this way. And with all the souls I got, I can go just buy some more homeward bones, which looks like we're gonna need. But yeah, this is about to wrap us up, guys. I just want my souls back. I'm going to get my souls back. that's how it is. I mean, purposefully dying at the door there. Maybe we'll just have to get Lucatile. Like, I'm trying so hard to wrap this up, guys. And so, this is unfortunate that this is eating into our time for our next game. This won't be the thing next time, for sure. Yeah, I guess you know you're working on a losing strategy when your whole deal is, hey, I want to get hit, that way I can heal my guy. So I'm going to switch over to make that possible. We can also have a much better melee weapon, which is, you know, it's kind of, oh crap. Well, kind of what I've been working at to get. He's dead. I didn't even need that second shot on him. Just know, guys. Just know. Not giving you the chance. This is just so bad. I've got to, because the way I want to do this, got to blow one more human effigy. To retrieve the souls, because I'm gonna need Lucatile to be there with me, so that we can guarantee grab those souls. Otherwise, this whole thing would have just been a waste of time. That's what I'm really thinking. Is we want to get our 3 level ups here. This way, we change what was going to be a losing situation into a winning one. I wonder how weak these guys are to fire. Oh yeah, no, these guys are immune to fire. I did check that out. Which makes sense because they're in water and whatever. I'm not going to hate you if you decide to attack me and fall down at the same time. I just don't think you guys have very interesting drops from what I can remember. It's those. I've been paying attention, and you know, you guys just bring extra danger that I don't need. The more I keep letting this happen and letting it happen, the more likely one of you is just going to accidentally kill me. Just a complete accident that I get murdered. Come on, you can do it. I know you can do this. All right. Your friend was okay with committing suicide. I don't know why you couldn't be. Okay. Okay, luckily that kills them. Otherwise that would kill me. Lucatile. Lucatile, do you even know the madness you put me through this episode? I mean, we are sitting fine on human effigies, and we're okay for right now. We're going to, they're going to go way up as we go. But that was a little too much. Don't come after them if they don't come after you. Stick with me. We're going straight down the center. Lucatile, where are you going? Oh, whoa. I don't even know why I tried. Ah! Again. I mean, this is like pretty comical and everything, but yeah. This was the exact reason why I didn't want to play. No. But yeah, things like this happening. This is this is the kind of stuff that can happen when you're playing that can really, really be tough. Being as careful as I can because I know if I'm not, then I'm just gonna screw up. Okay, only one of them left. That other one wants to just jump off the ledge. But yeah, that resplendent life is probably like the equivalent of using one of those radiant life gems, which we haven't had to use any of those just yet, but there will be sometimes later in the game where we do need to use them. So for several reasons, um, we do want to go back to the where the smelter demon was, the forge area. I could really use your assistance on this. Just want to make sure we're not using too many resources. So you can make that happen. You could be the guy. Thank you. You could also be the guy. You can do it if you really want. I'm not gonna have any shame. This entire fight is going to be shameless. Of course, I do have another one of these I can use on this. So he might just go for magic. That was just a thing before. I was worried about how much magic I was using against him, so I didn't want to run out and then not be able to handle these guys on the floor. Lucatile, be good. Just be good for once. Please. I already tried to go in once without her. Didn't pay off. I guess that was kind of more my fault than her fault that last time. Where was that other guy? There he is. Straight through, Lucatile. Straight through. guess we gotta kind of try and win here. I mean, if Lucatile dies, she dies, but... Oh, what the hell? Oh no! Not even set to where I can heal. Yeah, the worst part is my guy's just not locking in. That would be a pretty big win if we could just get it. Oh wow, we actually got it. I was like, I can't use my homeward bone. That's worth another fist pump right there. Oh my god. Well, well, there's a treasure chest, but that one doesn't get replenished. Okay, I guess that's not bad considering just how bad Lucatile is. I'd swear that was like 4 or 5 bonfire or human effigies that we used. We do get to level up quite a bit, so we're really, really leaving on a high note. So we're gonna switch over. For those of you, it doesn't look like anyone's really watching on the stream right now, but you know what? I'll get gooder. We'll get 20 strength, and we'll pop the rest into dexterity here. Check to see what we got. How much do I need for that? Okay. So we're going to do some things over back here at the forge. Oh, that was something I should have checked to see if I had. I am about to wrap this up, but yeah. Before we get started on the other thing, I got pee though. I just figured I'd share that for you people at home. That I had to pee. I think it's important. We need to grab something from here real quick. Oh, wait. It's not from over here, is it? You? Well, just in case, I want to check one last thing before we go, but we'll get this from her. we're gonna go ahead and do all this next time. I think I cleared out everything in the forge, if I remember correctly. But I'll show you guys about getting those items that we didn't get next time. That's going to be our first thing, is we're going to come through here, grab all of the items in the fire. And we should be able to do it without dying. I don't know if this is the best thing to do right after you popped an effigy, but you know, it's a thing. Yeah, these guys get pretty good experience too, so that's another reason for wanting to come here. So yeah, watch. That knocks him back. I guess that one also knocked him back, but I think if we were to just use the regular great arrow, it's not gonna knock him back. Yeah. I guess it does a little bit. Alright. I'll give you that, Dark Souls 2. Kind of surprised that I didn't have this more cleared out. I couldn't remember, so this guy gives you an item, and I couldn't remember which one it was. Plus I wanted to buy something off of him. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. I think maybe if we buy something from him now, he will get something later. Buying that. We don't need that as far as I know. We can use more great soul arrows. Don't really care about the great heavies, this other stuff, not so important. But if we talk to him, I think he gives you a ring. Okay. Maybe he gives you one later. And I don't know at what time, at what point, but I think he does give you something later. Which I was thinking it might have been a flame quartz ring, but we got one. Okay, so that is going to wrap us up for Dark Souls 2 today. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Thank you for the follows on Twitch and on Twitter. Thank you for just being here, guys. And definitely thank you for all those donations as well. I really appreciate all of them. So I'm the Gumdrop Gamer. You guys have been watching the Gumdrop Gaming channel. I will stay awesome, bros and broettes, and I'll see you next time. Bye.